Hi everyone, it's Darlene. I am going to try to show you one way that you can use some of the rope that you made from my previous video. Now I realize I just put that video up, so you probably haven't had time to make any rope yet. But when you do have time, I'm going to show you a little project. I have no clue if this camera angle is going to work for us or not, but we're going to give it a shot. I have some length of fabric rope that I made. I will have the link for it in the video below this video. And I already have grease all over me. Don't know where I got that. I'm going to trim some of the ends that I never got around to trimming from when I connected. I probably don't even have to do that. All right, I just want to make a little mat, like a coaster or a hot mat. So I'm going to make it a little bit oval. It's just a little easier than to work on a complete circle. So I'm just going to fold get that hair out of there. I was just on the floor trying to plug in my sewing machine. And I actually have a knot here, and I'm going to cut that off just because I don't want that in the way. Phew, this light is very hot. Okay. I'm just going to put this under my foot, and I'm going to do a wide zigzag. And yes, my sewing machine is very old. This is a machine that was my grandmother's. She gave it to me before she died, and I love it. And I'm using whatever thread I had in here, which is like a green thread. And you want the stitch length to be very long. I'll put it on 7. And you just want, when you zigzag, you want to make sure you get into each side. Now I already realized that I'm turning in the wrong direction, so I'm pulling that out. Because I want to go in this, what direction do I want? I want to go this way. So when I started, where am I getting all this grease? You want your short end to the left, or whatever way is comfortable for you. So let's get back in there. And be careful not to stick your fingers under. I have done it before, and I have put a needle almost completely through my fingernail and halfway through my finger, and I'm telling you, 'twas not fun. When you're sewing on something thick like that, it can easily happen. Now I'm just going to turn. It's a little hard to get started, and you're just going to, roll your fabric around, and you just want to keep catching. Let me just get rid of these ends. I don't like sewing with ends in my way. And when you get to the end, you're just going to roll some more. If you had a very steady hand, you could even do this with no foot, as though you're quilting. But even if you miss here and there, it's going to come out okay. And I kind of like the contrasting color thread because I'm crazy like that. I'll probably attempt my first editing of fast forwarding, so you don't have to sit through all this. You can always use this this twine in hot glue gun crafts. You can take any jar or can and just hot glue it going around, and it looks really nice. And I will be trying to do one of those for you. Ooh, I'm on a roll. See how it gets much easier as you get going. Okay, when you get to your end, you can just keep the knot if you want, so you have a nice secure finish, and then just tuck your little ends. Then you might want to go back and forth a couple times, and then your thread breaks. Okay, so you can tell that it wants to curl. It takes some practice. I'm actually going to be able to press that and maybe press it flat. Go through if you see spaces like I've just done. Hi. You're going to want to just go over those few spots because it's bound to happen unless you're very patient and do it perfectly the first time. And that's certainly not the way I sew. So I'm not going to make you wait while I thread this. Okay, would have helped if I had the right glasses. Another thing you can do is you can always just zigzag across, all, like going across like this to hold in any spaces that you might not have caught. But that's just one little mat. Now, I love hot mats. I mean, I'm forever putting things on my counter that should not be on the counter. And I might keep this one right by my stove and use it. So I'm going to just go ahead and finish up with the places that I missed. And I'll be back with some more projects that you can do with your rope soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.